Ormond Beach has a rich history dating back to the 1700s with its European colonization. John Anderson came from Maine and envisioned it as a winter resort and was instrumental in bringing the railroad, building the Ormond Bridge and building the Ormond Hotel, which was later purchased and expanded by Henry Flagler. It became a winter playground for the rich and famous. In March 1903, the first automobile races took place on the hard-packed sands of Ormond Beach, and the city became known as the birthplace of speed. The races continued for 8 years, and Ormond Beach was the world's racing hub. The Ormond Garage, completed in 1903, was America's original gasoline alley, but was destroyed by fire in 1976. A look at our city's rich history would not be complete without mentioning our most famous resident, John D. Rockefeller. Ormond Beach's heritage is rich and prosperous and indicative of the city's preservation and restoration of the home of one of America's leaders of business and industry. The Casements now stands as a monument of the past and a beacon for future entrepreneurism.
Ormond Beach is the community of choice, a foundation built upon a tradition of strong local leadership and public participation that is encouraged on today. This past spring, the city conducted a community visioning strategic planning process, holding 2 community workshops in which our citizens shared their dreams and aspirations for the future of Ormond Beach. Through information gained during that process, the City Commission and senior staff were able to determine several goals to shape the city's future. Now let's hear about the many accomplishments over the past year.
The Environmental Discovery Center construction has begun and is expected to be completed in spring of 2016. The Commission has supported this project for the last 12 years. Their steadfast commitment and our residents' belief and desire for this learning center will provide education to our children, our grandchildren, and for generations to come. The Community Garden Project was a Commission's response to residents requesting more activities in Central Park. There are 3 gardens scheduled. One was recently completed on Hammock and has been wildly successful. The other 2 are scheduled to come online in the next year to year and a half. Over the summer, I had the pleasure of welcoming the Athletics National Baseball Tournament out at the Ormond Beach Sports Complex on behalf of the entire Commission. We welcomed teams from around the world who participated in a week-long series of baseball competition. There were rave reviews about our beautiful fields out at the sports complex, as well as the amenities and restaurants and things to do in Ormond Beach while those children and their families were here enjoying our beautiful city.
Well, in the past year we completed the landscaping project using an FDOT grant, and which one of the great things Ormond Beach does, using reuse water to irrigate that landscaping project once it was completed, and which greatly enhanced the area west of I-95. We continually improve the sports complex. We continually try to make it a better experience for all of the many teams and many sports that participate out there. In the past year, we have constructed ADA parking spaces and sidewalks interconnecting the fields in the vicinity of the ADA parking spaces. Just like at the sports complex, we try to continually improve all of our parks, and at Nova Community Park, we paved the dirt roads, and we more than doubled the size of the skateboard park and added both a concession stand and a concessionaire to help oversee that skateboard park. And we have in the process a loop trail that we're going to put around Nova Community Park that has just gone out for bid. Over the years, I have always been both amazed and proud at the number of public-private partnerships we've had within the city. The Ormond Beach Pride, a youth football organization, went to the Daytona Racing and Recreation Facilities District and obtained a grant for the purpose of building a bathroom/concession stand at the fields in which they practice at the sports complex. We, supporting their effort as we have done many times in the past, have extended the utilities out to that so that that project could be completed.
We have been updating our 2-inch water main throughout the city of Ormond Beach to a new 8-inch water main This will help with fire suppression as well as water quality. Now, I do want everyone in the audience to know we've recently completed around 81,000 feet. I have been working diligently for 13 years to get reused water on our South Peninsula. I am so proud to tell you that today the South Peninsula of Ormond Beach has reused water. It extends from Granada Boulevard down to Magnolia Drive. We have a lot more to do, and we're not going to stop until it's complete. Many of you will remember in 2009, we had an unnamed storm event that dropped over 35 inches of rain in 2 days. Riverside Drive was one of the areas hardest hit. I am pleased to tell you all that the Riverside Drive drainage project has been completed, and here's the best part, 100% funded by FEMA. Well, if you haven't been over to the beach side lately, you need to go over and check out Cardinal Drive. The beach approach has been enhanced with beautification, and we can thank the County of Volusia for helping out and participating with this project. You will notice how beautiful our downtown looks with the medjool palms and the uplighting that the city has done. But I've got to tell you, we didn't stop just in the downtown. We jumped over the bridge to the beach side and made sure we continued with the beautiful medjool palms over there as well.
The North US 1 corridor is one of just a handful of gateways to Ormond Beach, and it's critical to the perception we have from this region. The annexations of the Destination Daytona, Microflex, and the Blue Coast Bakers will ensure that we continue to have that balance between residential and commercial businesses in our city. And I've been extremely proud of the Commission's strong stance on improving our gateways both west of 95 on Granada and on the North US 1 corridor. The Project Dock system is a testament to our planning department's willingness and desire to continue improving and increasing the efficiency of that department. The Project Dock system will result in savings for applicants, permits on a variety of development projects, which will streamline the process and really make it more user-friendly and more business-friendly. The airport infrastructure is a testament to our city staff's ability to leverage our resident tax dollars to go out and get grant dollars at the federal level. Over the past 5 years, we've received over $7 million in federal grant funds for the airport. And what that does allows us to commit funds and improvements to that airport, which ties into the airport business park and allows our local businesses to continue to grow.
Keith Landy is the president of Germ-Free Labs, and he moved the company to Ormond Beach from South Florida in 2002. Germ-Free employs 50 people at their headquarters at 9 and 11 Aviator Way in the Airport Business Park. In August, Mr. Landy purchased the 165,000 square foot property located at 4 Sunshine Boulevard to provide for needed manufacturing space for Germ-Free's growth.
We started with one building, expanded to a second building, and then a third building. And recently we've been working together and we located this space also in the business park where we've been able to consolidate all our buildings under one roof. And we pretty much wanted to stay within the park. And I remember we had discussions about adding on to our existing building because I do have extra space. But ultimately it was just the best decision to move to 4 Sunshine, as it gives us a lot of space and actually too much space, but we're well suited for future expansion. Well, Germ-Free started as a company manufacturing equipment for hospital pharmacies, and that was primarily for domestic use, only in the United States. But in about the past 8-9 years, we got into manufacturing complete mobile and modular laboratories, and that's really where we're seeing our global expansion. So right now, 65 to 70% of our work is outside the country, and we provide complete laboratory solutions, whether it's a modular facility or a mobile facility. Well, this building allows us to go after some significantly larger projects which we couldn't go after because we didn't have the physical space to build them. So by moving to this location within the park, we're now able to go after some larger projects. In fact, I was just in Saudi Arabia last week and have identified a couple projects where 2 years ago we wouldn't be able to go after. With all of our global clients coming to visit us, we really love being in the Ormond Beach Business Park, and Ormond is our community of choice, and we've never even thought of moving based on all the amenities here for our employees, and it's just a great location even for our global clients.
Bill Starzovic is the president of Padwell Holdings and Valiant Equipment Company. Bill completed construction of his 20,000 square foot manufacturing plant on land purchased from the city in 2014. The company builds custom-made modular commercial buildings that are shipped in sections to countries around the world and assembled on site. Here's a look at the new Valiant plant and their manufacturing process. Tim Meadows, president and founder of Concentrated Aloe, has operated his manufacturing operation in Ormond Beach since 1994. Concentrated Aloe manufactures natural raw materials for the cosmetic and dietary supplement industries. Concentrated Aloe is moving its headquarters to a new 40,000 square feet manufacturing plant on Lot 2 at the Airport Business Park to provide the opportunity for Concentrated Aloe to expand their volume and product line. The projected construction cost of the 40,000 square feet manufacturing facility is $2 million. An economic impact report estimates the proposed development project will generate approximately $700,000 in taxable sales and purchases in the city over a 5-year period and retain and create 28 jobs in the city. In 2014, Warren and Wayne Anderson, owners of Skyo Industries, located in Long Island, New York, began searching for suitable property to relocate their hand tool manufacturing plant. After a year-long evaluation process, the Andersons purchased the 65,000 square foot building located at 2 Sunshine Boulevard in the Airport Business Park. The $6.5 million capital investment for the building renovation and installation of manufacturing equipment for the first phase of operation, along with hiring of a local workforce of 35, is underway. Let's hear from Warren Anderson.
Florida is pro-business. Recently, the Panama Canal expansion is going to make Florida into a whole different world. I looked at South Carolina, I looked at Florida places, I looked all over Volusia County. Well, you pointed me in the right directions, like set me up with the CEO Alliance and set me up with the power company, and you just kept pushing me to the right place. I'll have a bigger building, I'll have room for the company to grow. But to make the final decision was the fact that I felt comfortable here. I felt like I belonged here. As much as I think I chose Ormond, it also chose me.
The retail sector is growing in Ormond Beach, with a variety of projects under construction along Granada Boulevard. The city partners with the Ormond Chamber and Ormond Main Street to enhance its economic development efforts, and 2015 has been a very productive year with numerous business openings and community events. "2016 is expected to be another exciting and prosperous year and we look forward to advancing several projects, including US 1 and A1A beautification, Ormond Crossings planned development, and Plantation Oaks residential development. For well over a century, Ormond Beach has been an attractive place in the southeast region of the United States for business owners, visitors, and residents. Built on strong governmental leadership and a sense of community, Ormond Beach continues to be the community of choice.